Yo, what's up, guys? It's Apocalypse, and if you guys are like me, you are dying for the new update for Path of Exile, and I want to go through basically all of their like teaser of a teaser of a teaser of a teaser. So we're gonna go through all the videos really quick, and then I believe looks like 9 minutes ago they just dropped another teaser, and then I also I want to check out a video that Darth Microtransaction posted, kind of just you know going over what he thinks all these teasers are talking about of what to expect for the point 0.5 update coming at the end of May for Path of Exile. So let's check it out. Let's just watch all the teasers. We'll check out the new one, and then we'll check out DM's new video. I gotta say, I love that first teaser they dropped, just showing the visuals. It looks fantastic, man. I'm super excited. But yeah, all right, let's go straight to the next teaser here. So then now we have this video.
I've traveled far to learn the origins of my craft. For knowledge is power. I'd risk it all to uncover these ancient truths. Will you risk it all?
Amazing teasers. So I mean it sounds like we're gonna get a massive rework, to the Atlas. But what's crazy is I thought I saw a post on their actual website that said they were removing the Infinite Atlas altogether. Who knows? Maybe that was just to kind of get people going, or maybe somebody else posted it. I mean, I don't know. Either way, like the hype is crazy right now, and it seems like either way there's going to be a huge rework of the Atlas tree, or not, well, the Atlas tree, of course, like the skill tree, but the Infinite Atlas itself, it sounds like there's going to be a huge rework with that. And then this teaser trailer, I mean, they're showing what possibly could be a new end game boss fight. I've heard some speculation that each one of these little teasers is like, expedition, breach, just going through the different end game mechanics. Who knows? Who knows? This teaser here, people have been saying that it is something to do with like a rework of the Delirium. So we'll see. We'll see.
I
See what
am
happens.
called from my mountain. We must stop this insanity.
Please, save me.
These teasers are, I tell you. Every single one of these is just like, oh my god, that's it. Give me some more. Give me some more. So, like I said, there is a new one right here. About 9 minutes ago. So we'll refresh it actually. So it says, now it is our time.
The threats looms over us still. But with his rebirth, our time has come.
So
Will
the
you
dreamer
join
must
the war?
awake. I wonder. So I don't have the book. You know, I didn't purchase any of the additional things for Path of Exile. I don't know like all the lore and everything behind Path of Exile. But I wonder.
Yo, what's good?
I wonder if the
The threats lose over us still.
dreamer must awake. You know, I wonder if they're hinting at something there that I just don't know of. Let's take a look at the comments. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Oh, sword confirmed. Okay, calm down. They're look. Oh, that's a sword. What are they? What are they looking at? I see a lot of hands with two thumbs, and they're all they're all praying. What sword are these people talking about? Yeah, everyone's like sword confirmed. People need to relax. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I would love if they added swords for sure. Sword duelist cyclone confirmed. It's a wow. Okay. Well, either way, it looks awesome. All right, all of these teasers are looking very incredible, and the hype is insane. But let's check out DM and let's see what he has to say. This dude is awesome. I watch a lot of his content. I actually started watching him back when Diablo 4 came out. But you know, all his PoE2 content has been amazing. So if you guys aren't familiar with him, definitely go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. You know, check out his videos. Awesome content creator for Path of Exile and Diablo, all the ARPG type stuff.
Okay, so I think we've cracked the code. What do we know? All right, let's go through it all. What do we know? The first teaser they did right here, they did the Return to the Ancients, showing coming out of the ground here. This is obviously the Infinite Atlas. They're teasing in-game rework. We all knew this. Not a surprise. Absolutely zero guess to be had.
Yep, exactly, 100%. That one, everything coming up out of the ground, definitely simulating the Infinite Atlas, and everybody's been pretty much talking about how they're gonna be reworking it. But man, like I said, I could have sworn I saw a post on their website that said they're removing the Infinite Atlas, and I don't understand why nobody's talking about this. I saw that they were talking about a new class and possibly two classes. So I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy.
Second one, this is Expedition. It becomes more obvious this is Expedition as we go through this, but basically this looks like Kalgurim runes on this guy. That is kind of the Expedition sort of colors. He's got like metal arm. All of this looks like an Expedition guy. That's Expedition. Okay.
I mean, I definitely see what he's thinking about with that being Expedition, but that boss is completely different. So it's like, are they changing the boss for Expedition? Are they adding more bosses to it, like a stage type deal? Like, oh, like you start Expedition, you have to beat this boss, this boss, this boss, and then you go to like the final showdown to essentially what we've already been doing. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, becomes more obvious as Expedition as we go through this. This is the Stop the Madness. This is what looks like an Asmiri spirit here, hitting what becomes is obviously that is a Delirium Mirror.
Yep.
Which is another League mechanic that we have. This almost looks like the Huntress or something in there. Some people think this was signaling like an Ascendancy edition from the Huntress. That could literally be two teasers in one. And we know there is like an Asmiri spirit Huntress that's supposed to be coming. So this Asmiri spirit plus the Delirium could be signaling that this is like a third Ascendancy coming for the Amazon, while also showing us a Delirium Mirror. The actual title of this one literally says Stop the Madness. That sure as hell looks like Delirium. Okay. Then we have, if you actually look here, Kelly has been posting this. Now you might just think, okay, so what? She's just this random photo. But if you look at everything Kelly's been doing, posted a photo of a tree before we actually see the tree show up in this teaser. she posted a photo of spiders before.
So, for those who don't know, Kelly is one of the new developers that is part of Grinding Gear Games. So she's been really taking the forefront of basically all of these teasers. And then yeah, you'll see. I mean, DM's gonna I guess explain more about some of the posts that she's been doing, but
the actual spider showed up here in this teaser there. So pretty much all of these are teasers at this point. She's not even trying to post like any words at this point. It's just a photo. It's literally just a teaser. Then somebody over here on Reddit actually saw this, which is that this is a teaser, basically a pyre. This is like a burning pyre here. And this is associated with Zoth, with the fires of industry and the consumption of all resources on a breached world. The sun of breached world has somehow been exhausted. The remains of this broken sun are now known as the Red Pyre or Taurus Eterno. So there's lores here. The dreamer led me through a great furnace where slaves shoveled coal into vast fluids, their limbs melting, etc., etc., etc. Here's an image of what the pyre actually looks like. And then if you look at here, there's actually a support gem called Zoth's Pyre. And this might signal for a breach rework. Now, there was one other thing signaling the breach. All right, one other thing about breach here, which is this was on the official Korean YouTube, posted this as their thumbnail for the very first teaser. And this actually had these hands with...
So, okay, so this picture here looks like the newest trailer that we just watched when they were all praying. I don't, so DM posted this 36 minutes ago. He might have literally just missed, that newest teaser trailer right before he dropped this, because I think he's actually streaming live on Twitch right now. But this looks like maybe the first image they showcased for that newest teaser trailer that we just watched a few minutes ago.
Which are from the Keepers League. This is like a breach. It's breach colored. They're using purple text. It actually is the signal from the Keepers League. This is breach. So we saw this Korean leak from the official Path of Exile 2 Korean channel that had breach on there. So what do we have? Put it all together. We got multiple breach-related teasers and leaks. Okay. We have an ancient teaser, an expedition-looking teaser, and a delirium-looking teaser. This is three league mechanics all being teased in what is notably supposed to be an in-game rework league. I think this is signaling a couple things. Okay, first and foremost, obviously, we have safe predictions, which is new bosses. We already know that Breach is supposed to have new bosses. I believe it was a Talkative Try interview they did like a year ago at this point.
New bosses is going to be awesome.
Like Breach bosses basically already ready. They just got to get them in the game. Probably very safe guess that we're getting new bosses on there. I think we're going to probably get some reworking and bonuses to each one of the league mechanics. They've said previously that the Abyss League mechanic was like their first actual league. They didn't consider the Asmiri Spirits. I'm going to talk about that with the Delirium Mirror kind of teaser we already saw in just a second. They already consider the Abyss League to be like the real scale of which they want the league mechanics to be. Then we look at things like the Alvo League that we just had. The actual amount of content that is in that as opposed to, you know, some of these other league mechanics, like Expedition's kind of worthless at the moment. Breach is literally just a boss and you kill things. Like, they're not really on the same scale as, like, Abyss or the Alva. So I think what we're seeing here is this, not only are they retuning the Infinite Atlas, but they're going back, they're buffing all of these other mechanics, and maybe they're actually making them intertwined. So one of the things that you see here, and this is just kind of some tinfoil hat theory, but bear with me here, is you see this Asmiri Spirit hitting basically a Delirium Mirror. Now, this could be one of two things. Like I said, this could be a Huntress teaser with the Asmiri Spirit Ascendancy. They're kind of putting two teasers in one. Or this could be like when the League mechanic for Abyss actually came out, they actually had Abyss interwork with all of the other League mechanics. If you have Abyss on Expedition, When you're doing Expedition, it's creating like abyss monsters out of the abyss cracks. When a rogue exile dies on top of an abyss, you get that new, lich exile that comes out, and there's a unique reward with it. Ritual interacts with abyss as well, etc. And they had the thing where remember from the teaser, they had like the boss go in, if the abyss shows up in the map, boss goes in and then becomes a larva. So they could be trying to intertwine these League mechanics, basically, is I think what they could actually do. Is they could be doing Asmir Spear now interacts with Delirium, for instance. Maybe they're doing Expedition will interact with something else, and that's where that boss comes from. That's just one actual crackpot theory. Now, the reveal is on the 7th, and all of these teasers so far have been for other League mechanics. I would say we're going to see a Breach teaser either today or tomorrow, which then that'll be Expedition.
So that could have been what the newest teaser that we watched earlier. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. If that one was a breach teaser, I don't really know how that ties into it. I mean, the hands, of course, they're showing the hands, and it's all purple. Those are all kind of indicators of the breach. I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. Obviously, there's a lot of like you said, like the tinfoil hat theories. But we do have a bigger teaser announcement that's coming in 4 days. So on the 7th, they're gonna give us quite a bit more information. So we'll see.
Delirium and a Breach teaser, all signaling the rework of all of these, and we haven't seen the class-related teaser. If they are doing a full-scale rework of all of these other League mechanics, there is a chance that we actually do not get a class in this. We would need Ritual as well, sure, but there's a chance that we actually do not get a class, because the class teasers are always very obviously about the class, and they're a huge focus point of the League. We're only 4 days out at this time period from the actual reveal, and if we actually look at when they tease the classes, it is well in advance. This is November 20th. The actual launch of the Druid was the 12th, and the reveal was the week before. Many weeks before, in order to build up the hype for a new class. We're not seeing that. This is a little bit of an abnormal in terms of timing situation with this League, admittedly, but typically the class is a really big selling point of the League just in general, on top of the new League mechanic and whatever's supposed to be coming. We haven't seen any teaser except one related to a new class, which is right here. And this is from Kelly once again, and posted this glyph from Gladiator. It says, "Are you not entertained?" People are partaking this as it means Gladiator is actually coming. However, okay, one missing context here is this person literally says, "Kelly, hope you keep us informed and entertained over on X." And she says, "Are you not entertained?" It could literally be a response there. However, she has been doing like 900 IQ mind games with everybody. So again, it could be a welly executed mind game. Okay. The only other thing is, if we're going to be getting a class reveal teaser, then it has to be almost immediately, because they're going to want to build up the hype before the reveal, unless they decide to just boom, shadow drop, and the class is coming in the reveal, and this reveal trailer is absolutely insane. That is absolutely a possibility, because the amount of content that's supposed to be in this one is supposed to be mind-blowing. So that's kind of where all the teasers are. That's the current theory. I think this is like very obvious to me. It seems like they're reworking. When you actually look at these and you look at the teaser or the leak out of Korea, you look at the teaser that Kelly's doing, you look at the League mechanics that seem very obviously teased here. It looks to me like they're going back and reworking the old mechanics at the same time as reworking the all Infinite Atlas, and they're just trying to get the baseline of the game established to not be bad.
Yeah, I totally agree with his take. Definitely sounds like they're going to be reworking all the main endgame mechanics, reworking the Infinite Atlas. Obviously, we're going to be getting a new Atlas tree to go with that. Mark and Jonathan have been saying themselves that this is going to be a massive patch. So everybody has like crazy high expectations. This is supposed to be like, might be the biggest update that they've ever done in the last 13 14 years of the entire history of Path of Exile. I'm super excited to see what happens. I don't know. I still believe we're getting at least one class, because of that post that I saw on their website. And that to me still seems like it's going to be happening. I couldn't tell you what the class is. I know that my main is monk, so I'm hoping we at least get the third ascendancy for the monk. That would be phenomenal. They also, I hope they rework the chalupa. the chalupa ascendancy needs to be fixed big time. There's so much potential in that, but they gotta make it better. But yeah, besides that, very much looking forward to May 7th. I will keep you guys updated as quickly as I can. With that, I'll definitely be dropping a video about the teaser trailer that's coming out for that. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are all excited as well. I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably are. Drop a comment, drop a like on the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please show the support and give me a nice subscribe. I stream live almost every single day. I'm also on Kick as well as YouTube. But let me know in the comments your thoughts, your opinions. What are you looking forward to? What are you hoping is going to be in the next update? I respond to everybody in the comments. I want to talk to you guys. I want to see maybe if you guys know more than I do. I mean, shit, let me know. Let's talk about it. So otherwise, hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you on the next one.